Hello everyone, welcome to... I fucked up already. Hello everyone, welcome to this week's... Hello! Welcome to this week's episode of the Funny Bstrd Podcast. Fucked up already within the first 5 seconds, but it's all good. Episode 10 are we on? Episode 10?
I thought it was 9.
No, it's 10, you know. P-Price was 9.
Was it?
10, yeah. I think we're on 10 anyway. Fans, write in and let us know. Can't believe we made it to 10 episodes. But you know what? I'm feeling good about it. We have our sponsors for the week. As always, the beautiful Eye Candy Delivery, at Eye Candy Delivery on Instagram, delivering all your sweetie needs to the Liverpool area. This week we have Entertainment 12, events in North Wales. Let me read that. At entertainment _12_. That's fucking just
too many
pathetic.
That,
it's pathetic. That's absolutely fucking pathetic. Why are you fucking putting 17 underscores in? You fucking knobheads, right? We'll get on them for all your entertainment needs in the North Wales area. We're brought to you by Brow & Co Studios at Brow Co_studios. For all they do eyebrows.
Do they?
I feel like that's. I feel like it's a bit of a mad thing for me to plug that because I have no eyebrows.
Callum does.
Callum's got all the eyebrows. You've got enough eyebrows to fill this whole podcast. I feel like I should lend some of your eyebrows.
You would look dead funny with black eyebrows.
Just throw some eyebrows on. As well, we are brought to you by the wonderful, one and only Hot Water Comedy Club, the best in live stand-up comedy on Hardman Street in Liverpool, 7 nights a week, and their adjoining cocktail bar and restaurant parlour. Food's amazing, drinks are amazing. Get yourself down there, watch some comedy, have some food, have some drinks, have some laughs, and you probably see me down there. You probably see Callum Oakley down there. You'll see all kinds of people down there. We had Jason Manford down last week.
Oh, how was that?
He was amazing, you know.
Yeah. What's he like?
He's a dead nice guy.
Is he?
Really nice guy.
I'm happy about that. Because usually when like famous people are just dicks, aren't they?
Yeah, usually, yeah. But you know what I mean? Yeah. Well, I'm getting to the point. The more famous I get, the more of a dickhead I get. Yeah, he's a nicer guy than I am. So yeah, that is our sponsors of the week. As usual, to play us in is the most talented man on the podcast, the fantastic Danny Bradley. Play us in, Danny.
Funny Bstrd. Funny Bstrd.
I'm finished with you. I've overestimated me.
You're so professional today.
You won't have to talk.
You know how bad you're doing when I'm more professional than you.
So, for this episode, we thought we'd have a little catch-up.
Yeah.
Because we've had 2 very chatty guests in the last couple of weeks. Very, very entertaining, very chatty guests. But we haven't really had a chance to speak. Well, you didn't even speak.
I'm pointless me being here, to be honest.
It was literally like a mannequin.
But a good one.
Well,
It's good, isn't it?
you did look good.
Thank you.
You're sexy. How have you been, mate?
All right, you know, been good. Gigging and that.
Yeah.
Back to the show, haven't I?
Yeah. How's that going?
It's going good. It's exciting.
Got any whips? Work in progresses?
I'm going to book on end of the year, I think.
Yeah.
So I've got
end of the year?
Yeah, the thing is, I'm not like you. You can just
Tiny
turn out with 2.
pussy.
Yeah, I have got a little pussy, but it's should get tampons to sponsor it.
Couldn't even get a tampon in it. Just a cotton bud.
A little cotton bud, and my tiny little vagina.
Callum's tiny
So what's the show about, mate? Can you reveal anything yet?
Yeah, of course. It's just a lot of drug stories.
Oh, yeah.
Because I used to be on drugs a lot.
Took me a while to convince you to talk about that.
Yeah, because I think it was the age thing, weren't it? I think.
Yeah, because you were doing drugs when you were like 6.
Yeah, no, I was about 17 to 19. I was doing drugs and
Yeah.
that, but I felt on stage I couldn't really talk about it because
your mum would batter you.
My mum would batter me, yeah. But now, well, the first time she found out I'd done drugs was when I'd done the Echo gig.
Yeah.
Because I thought if I do it on stage in front of people, and make them laugh.
Yeah,
Then I
she
won't be
can't
as
shout.
bad. Yeah, she can't tell me off. It's better like sitting her down going, hey, mum, we used to get off my tits every weekend. Ended up numerous times naked in a cubicle. Not knowing how I got there.
Why is my vagina so small?
But yeah, so I've got a lot of stories about that. About when I accidentally kissed a Mexican truck driver called Nico.
Not gonna.
I'm not going to elaborate. You have to come see the show, innit? That's what I mean.
I don't even feel that's going to be in there, you know. He's coaxing you there.
Yeah.
Sat there for 45 minutes going, this truck driver story's coming up in a minute. Thanks for coming out, guys.
So I've got loads of stuff because I was a nightmare. And it's a lot of stuff been sitting on, which I haven't really done, but I feel more comfortable to do it now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've got all that stuff. Just been gigging and that, really.
If you name the show.
I'm stuck. I might call it Grow Up because I'm a child and I'm trying to grow up. So I think that's what I might go for. I'm not too sure yet. That's just like a last thing because I feel like if you do a title, then you have to work towards the title.
Yeah.
So
that's what I have to. I always have to do with fucking up. Like I always have to pick a title before I've actually finished the show, or even like.
Yeah, because you've got a lot of people waiting for your next tour. So if you do that, then
you're gonna start marketing shit.
Yeah.
And then, so I just pick like really ambiguous titles.
Jokes.
Paul Smith live.
Can't wait for that one.
And then unless I'm dead, it's
just a hologram of you.
Oh man.
So yeah, so it's been good. I done the Catherine Ryan, didn't I? Support.
Oh yeah,
that was good.
Yeah.
I got a picture with her, and it made me realise I needed to get my hair cut because the picture I got with her was fucking awful. I put it on my Instagram. You know Lord Farquaad from Shrek? You onto him? Yeah. I looked like him. I was like, I need to get this sorted. Got my hair cut tomorrow, getting it short again.
How short?
Like how I used to.
Yeah.
About like a 3 on the sides, I reckon.
Ooh.
Yeah, feeling it.
Because I've known you with a few different,
varying
different lengths.
Yeah.
What you were going long again?
Nah.
Full Mowgli.
Can't do it. I just get bored of it. See, it looks nice for like one day, and that's always when I'm in the house. But as soon as I go outside, it's like the wind gets on it, and it's like fucking fanny parted all over the gaff. Got 2 fannies.
That's a bigger fanny.
So yeah, so it's been good.
Yeah, what was that show like? What was Catherine Ryan's show like? Was it good?
Yeah, she's really.
Because it was a weird format, wasn't it?
Yeah, so basically my agent, I've got an agent now because I'm dead funny. He basically runs a show in Ormskirk and like Jill Uni. So they got like an art centre there.
Is it the Rose Theatre there?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's just
was
called
it like
Art
an
Centre.
auditorium, was it?
Yeah,
it's the Rose Theatre.
Yeah,
it's nice in there.
Yeah, it's lovely. So there was a show there and there was like 2 comedians on. Rob Mulholland, he was on.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I fucking love Rob. So he was on first, I went on second, both doing 20. And then there was a break, but like my agent was like basically went on, said the show, brought Rob on. And then Rob went off and then he brought me on.
So
Then there was a break. He was MCing.
I know his agent Adam. He's a good guy, but I've seen him MC.
The thing is, he's a dead good agent. Do you know what I mean? Like, he gets us loads of work. But MC and I was like, just don't do it. He'll fucking batter me for saying that.
He's got a fucking headlock.
He's a fucking scary guy. So then there was a break and then he went back on and then went, is everyone ready for Catherine Ryan? And then she came on, done a show, and then she was like wrapping up and she was like, oh, thanks everyone for coming. And everyone was like, yeah, you've been amazing. And he thought she said bye and she didn't. So he just walked on stage and he got like halfway and realised that she wasn't coming off. And then he just froze, like on the stage. Like he thought the audience were fucking T-Rexes or something and they just couldn't see him. He was like, if I don't move, no one will know I'm here. And he just, it was like a minute is a long time, for someone to be on stage.
Did she notice he was there?
Well, no, because she was just like thanking everyone like that. So she was just talking and just doing this and like oh, thanks everyone for coming.
So he looked like he'd gone out and gone, yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, he was like, this is me, like I'm Catherine Ryan. But he was just stood there like that and I had to leave the room because I was, you know what I'm like when I start if something makes me laugh, I start screaming. Like it's not even a laugh, it's just me going, And I was just, tears were just coming down, and I just couldn't stay in the room. Like, it was so funny.
Yeah, you scream at like embarrassing stuff.
Oh, I love
and you make it so much worse.
Oh, I love it. I just love awkward moments. Like, I just buzz off them.
Remember we went to see a couple of years back when on the first tour we did Glasgow, and it was like in August, so the Edinburgh Festival was on, and loads of our mates were in Edinburgh. So we went to Edinburgh the next day for like a night out. And the only show we saw in like this festival was one of our mates, Colin Havey. He had his room, right? It was like it was a karaoke booth, wasn't it? And we're like 15 people in it, maybe.
Yeah, there was like packed on it because it was that small.
So like we were all packed in, and as soon as he saw us, he was like, fucking hell, because like there's nowhere to, and his stage was like by the door, so he couldn't get back out past him. And I was sat there, and he just kept fucking his jokes up, didn't he? And every time he did, there was like, he'd say his punchline, it'd get nothing, and then there'd be like a silence for a second, and you'd just go, and he was like, well, he's a cunt, isn't he? He's a cunt.
Like, fucking hate, yeah. And I was going, just pointing, laughing.
The best bit of that show is we were pissed as well, which is weird. Yeah. We were fucking smashed in the middle of the day, just fucking being assholes, right? And we were in the I was watching him, and he got to the end of the show, and it was about him like getting out of debt, wasn't it, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he went, and then I did it, and I was debt free, and he went, yay, like that. And as he done that, he punched the ceiling dead hard, didn't he? Like, because it was such a small room, he just fucking proper punched the ceiling and proper hurt his hand. He was like, oh, and we were like,
we just kept terrorising him for the whole Edinburgh though, didn't we? Like, we kept doing this thing where it was like, we'd just be dead quiet and we'd just go, hey Colin, you look fucking stupid. And he just didn't even say anything, and we just kept doing it to the whole thing.
And then Hutchie, our mate Hutchie is a fucking mess, right?
Oh, I love him.
He's such a funny guy, but he's just fucking, it just fucks up for him all the time, isn't it? And we were all doing this, we had a running joke, probably not even going to sound that funny now, it sounds stupid, but you're a group of lads and you're all pissed, you'd be like, just anything that anyone saw, you'd say that and be like, you look fucking stupid, and we'd all start laughing at each other. And then this woman come over, we were in this courtyard, and this woman come over and went, can I just have that chair? And he went, no, the other mate went, nah, someone's sitting there, sorry. And Hutchie went, you look fucking stupid to this woman. And she went, what have you just fucking said? And got mad in his face like she was going to bang him out, and he was like, oh no, sorry, look, it's just a joke.
I love terrorising that kid, you know. Did I ever tell you about when we done like a writing session? Do you remember Zodiac in Hot Water? Up over the Shisha Lounge. Bar. We were sat there writing, and me and Hutchie have got like this ongoing joke that we've done for ages, where like if someone asks where the toilet is, and you know where it is, you just send them the complete wrong way. And I remember we were sat there writing, he was like, hey, do you know where the toilet is? And I was like, yeah, it's just in the left-hand corner. I sent him into the kitchen of this fucking restaurant. And there was just this Turkish man just going, just shouting at him. And Hutchie just couldn't understand where the toilet was. Oh, mate, he wrote this joke, right? And he'll fucking kill me for saying this, but he had this story, like I'm gonna butcher it, like the whole story, but basically it was like when he was a kid, he used to go to like Pontons and that, and I think he was like 9 or 10, and he used to do like this like dating thing with like all the kids, and like they win like a little trip somewhere and that, like it sounds a bit creepy, like. And
did you say dating thing with kids?
Yeah, dating. So basically, it was like set up like a blind date. The thing with little kids. This is what I mean. It's fucking creepy, innit? So I think that's why Hutchie's not right in the edge, you know. Like he's fucked, isn't he? So he had this story about so the dating thing, it was this girl asking questions, and Hutchie was the youngest, and she was like, oh, if we went on a date, like what would we eat? And Hutchie was like, crisp, like that. And then he was like, she was like, so if we went on a picnic, where would we go? And Hutchie was like, oh, crisp, right? And it's fucking stupid. It's the worst fucking joke in the world. But Hutchie was telling me this story, and I went to him, I was like, mate, that's amazing. I was like, you need to go on stage and do that, because there's something there. Like, I've got a really good feeling about it. And he was like, oh, you think? And I was like, yeah, like, fucking brilliant. And he was like, I'm going to try it out. I'm going to go for it. I was like, I'll book us in for an open mic right now. And like, we'll go and do it. Booked in for Sheffield, right, fucking dead far away. And we went there just so Hutchie can try out this joke. And there was loads of uni students there, right? And it was a fucking lovely gig. Campbell came with us. And me and him went on and we done dead well like that. And then I was going to Hutchie. I was like, mate, you're going to smash this now. I was like, end with the crisp joke. I was like, you need to end strong. And he was, he was like, yeah, I'll do it. And then as soon as he went on, I went to Campbell. I was like, mate, this is going to be fucking amazing. And he went on and he was smashing it. And you could see the confidence in him. You know, when like you're smashing a gig and you've got like that swagger going on and you're just like fucking Eddie Murphy. Do you know what I mean? He was just like this doing his jokes. And he started this crisp stuff. And I just knew when he got to the punchline of crisp, it was just going to die on its arse. And as soon as he was doing the build up and he was going to say crisp, I just went to Campbell. I was like, wait for this. And then Hutchie went, crisp. And I've never heard silence before. Like, the bar staff stopped. Like, it was fucking beautiful. And Hutchie said it, right? And the whole audience was like, what the fuck is going on? And you know, you say like, I start screaming, mate. I was fucking screaming. I was slapping tables and everything. I was going, just pointing at him. I was like, I can't believe you've done it. And he just put the mic in the stand and went, thanks. And no one clapped him coming out. Everyone was just bamboozled. It's like, what the fuck's just happened?
Oh, man.
But me and him have just got this thing where we just fucking like terrorise each other. Like whenever we're on a gig together, one of us would do well all the time, and the other person will always die on their ass. And I just love it, like just knowing it, like one of us are gonna die. Like when it's me, we fucking drove 3 hours for a gig, and I was opening, and Hutchie's never gigged for this guy before. I think it's Ship of Fools, I think it's called. He does like one-off gigs, and Hutchie's never gigged for him before. And I was like, yeah, I'll come with me and I'll introduce you to him. He's dead sound, he's got like loads of like gigs and stuff. I was like, I'm opening, I'll get you on in the middle. Drove down, 3 hours, went there, and the gig was like in this room. And then you have to go upstairs and then there's a balcony where you do your set. So it's like, it's fucking weird. So
You're
like
above them?
Yeah, you're above them on like this glass balcony. And just before I'm going to go on, Hutchie goes to me, he's like, hey, you're going to die here. And I was like, as soon as he said that, I was like, I'm going to fucking die here. I went on 20 minutes, fucking stunk the room out. Like, it was so bad. I come off, Hutchie was just like, I can't believe you died. He was like, that's so embarrassing. He was like, look how high up you were as well. Like, just everyone just watching you. And I was like, mate, I know it was bad. Break he went on in the middle, fucking destroyed the room, absolutely smashed it.
Did he?
Everyone was applaud breaking and everything. The guy ignored me who ran the gig. I went to Hutchie, hey, I'll get you opening me next gig and you can close a few as well. Never been booked by him since, that fella. Just ever since then, Hutchie's took all my work off him.
Oh, man.
Fucking
So what have you got this week?
I'm in Loughborough.
Loughborough.
I'm there tonight. It's like 2 hours away, is it?
Yeah, I'm not even sure.
Yeah, there tonight for Spiky Mike.
Michael.
Spikiest of Mikes. And then I'm in Rotherham tomorrow.
Rotherham. That's not too far, is it?
Like hour and a half, I
Birmingham, is it?
I think so, yeah.
Something like that.
I always thought it was London, Rotherham. Round that way. Just a bit of chat for the listeners, that.
Yeah.
Just a little
bit of jog, a bit of Google Maps chat.
Love it. You're hot water all weekend, are you?
Yeah. Done Cardiff Wednesday and then fucking Leicester last night.
How's Cardiff?
Oh, mate. Fucking hell. It was out of the sky.
I know how it was, I just want you to tell it again.
Fucking hell. Because the tour was supposed to end this tour that we're on now, it was supposed to end last November, but it got extended and added some dates in. And then there's a guy, one of the venues that we did, there's a guy and he works like an entertainment company and they run loads of different venues. They got like 10 venues around the country. So they basically said, can we put some more shows in? So we were like, all right, yeah. So he put one in, but we'd done 2 shows in Cardiff already and he put one in another place in Cardiff that they put shows on. And I wasn't too sure about it, but I was like, all right, fair enough. And it sold well. It sold like 800 tickets. So we were like, fair enough. You know what I mean? It turned up. And it was in this it was in like a sports centre, right? Well, call it a sports arena, they call it. And they have shows and stuff on in there. But like outskirts of Cardiff, gets there, goes to the green room, and it's just someone lives there. Like it's someone's house, like someone's flat, and there's like a fucking bed that's being slept in and shit like that. And it was like, and they'd left like McCoy's out on the side and I was like, oh, I'm fucking starving. So I started eating these McCoy's and I was looking around, I opened the fridge and it's just a fridge full of food, and I'm like, fuck, I've had some.
Are you eating this food?
Like, oh, and then a fucking full bag of fucking fruit pastels, and I was like, oh no, I bet someone's McCoy's and I have to get him some
pack
McCoy's.
lunch. She's fucking fuming.
But mate, it was just we got in there, right, You know when you get to some gigs and you know like there's a vibe, like there's an atmosphere, and like it wasn't a bad atmosphere, but it was like there was fucking an energy in there. Do you know what I mean? Like there was some fucking fighters in there. It was like a boxing match. You know what I mean? That kind of fucking atmosphere. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be a bit rough. This. And then he comes up and he's like, the promoter guy's like looking a bit stressed. I went, you're all right? He went, oh no, it's been a bit of a fuck up. People have booked allocated seating, and when people come to my shows, they'll want to sit at the front. So the first people who got in have booked the front row, made up, and then they've come in and they fucked the seating up and like completely switched it around, messed it up, and everyone's ended up sat in the wrong place. Like everyone's just sat in the wrong place, and now people won't move either. So there's just fucking murder. So all these people are threatening to kick off and start fighting and shit. So the show hasn't even started, and I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be fucking terrible. It's gonna be terrible. I was with Phil Chapman, and we're just looking at it. They're going, oh my god, this is gonna be fucking awful, right? So he goes out, and it's like it looked alright. It was like a wide room, and it was clearly a fucking 5-a-side pitch, right? That had just been like done up, and he'd done it up well. Yeah. But like they'd put like curtains up, and they had like these chandeliers and stuff. And I was taking like all that fucking lighting about it. It looked alright, and they'd just stack as many chairs in as possible. So like for comedy, it was actually pretty good, but the sound was a bit fucked, and you had like the front row, and there was an aisle, but they'd put a chair at the front of the front row with this kid sat in it. So and
what, on his own?
No, like there's like so the front, they made the front row solid, but then there was an aisle behind them. So and it was the only way for people to get to the toilet was to walk across the fucking front of the stage, right? So like this kid just kept getting pushed out of the way, and then like pulled back into this all the way through the show, and I was like, this is fucking pathetic. It's absolutely fucking pathetic. But like so it goes on. It starts up, and I'm like, all right, and then this girl starts fucking kicking off, like at the side. Just after about 5 minutes, she's like, I was supposed to be fucking sat in the front, you haven't even picked on me yet. She was like miles away off to the side, and I was like, and she went, I'm the only lesbian in here. I was like,
what a bold statement.
Okay. I was like, is the girl you're shagging non-lesbian as well? You might want to let her know that. Oh, mate. The fucking minefield though, because then I went, what's your name? And she went, well, Kaylee or Kevin, depending on the day. And I was like, you should have had 2 seats at the front bench. It was fine. She was all right after that, because I give her a bit of banter. She was fine, and I think so I had to hit a few people that I wouldn't normally have hit. Like, because I'd normally just stay with the front row in a room like that. So I had to hit a few people that I wouldn't normally have hit, and then chat with the mate. The best thing about it, right? They had literally about 10 security guards, and they were the hardest looking security fellas you've ever fucking seen. I walked out like it was a fucking MMA fight, right? You know, like when they have all the fucking, I swear they had one in front of me, one at the side of me, and one behind me, right? In case anyone came up, people were coming up and they were just going, fuck off. It's like palm in the face, get away from him now. Fucking
I bet you love that, mate. I bet you felt like the president.
I did feel good, like. So gets onto the stage, and the bloke stood at the side of the stage, and I'm like, who wants to say it? And the fucking big man will kill you, isn't it? I'm taking a bit, but then I brought Chapman on, right? Yeah. And they all just left the room with me, and just left them in there, and everyone just fucking started ignoring him, and he's fucking getting heckled and shit, and he had no one in there. And then they bring me back on, right? And Phil comes, like, sorry, I'm coming off, and Phil comes over to try and like say, oh, well, mate, and he went and stopped him. And he was like, oh, I'm with him. He wouldn't let him up the fucking stairs, and I had to tell him he was fine.
Just shut the fuck and says no, you know. Just left him.
No idea who he is. Mad cunt with that Elmo. Oh man. So it turned out to be alright, but it was just chaos. Yeah. Like it was just a bit of a fucking mad gig.
They're always the fun ones to talk about though, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think, especially to listen to. Like no one's asked if the gig's been good.
We went out after it, like in Cardiff on a Wednesday night. It was dead, right? Yeah. We goes out after it, and it was fucking murder. So I was with Loz, right? You know what Loz is like. She's here. I'm trying not to look at her.
She's drinking San Miguel already.
She's on San Miguel at fucking 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And we goes into this. We goes into this bar. We had a couple of whiskeys and that, and then we goes into a fucking like a pot world.
Oh yeah.
And like he walks in, right, and goes to the bar, and this girl out of nowhere, this little tiny fucking Welsh girl, I'm stood at the bar, and she just slides. I'm literally as close to the bar as I am to this table, and she slid in between me and the bar and just started rubbing her ass on me. And Loz just looked at her and was like, "What the fuck are you doing, right?" And I was like, "Oh, you're getting banged out here, girl. You're getting banged out here." And then she turned around, just knocked the drink over, and was like, and then went to Loz, "You've knocked the drink over there." And Loz was like, "I'm gonna fucking kill her. I'm gonna fucking kill her." And I was like, "Oh my God, this is dead funny."
2 girls fighting over me.
Gail, stop it. And I was, but it was with karma, because I was thinking, I was like, "Oh, look at you, jealous," and that.
Yeah.
Taking the piss. And then we all sat in the corner, and then Phil went to the toilet, and I was like, and I went to the toilet, and as I come back, some fucking lad, some like 20-year-old lad had just slid in next to her, and just been like,
Next to Loz?
Yeah, and been like, "What's a beautiful girl like you doing in Cardiff?" And I come over, and I was like, "The fuck are you doing?" And like, he was sat next to her, and there was about that much gap, and I just went and just sat in between them. And she was like, "Oh, look, are you jealous?" I was like, "I'm not fucking jealous." I'm fucking jealous of him for a little moment. Sat there, and the lad was like trying to make conversation. He was like, "Oh, she said you were dead funny," and I was like, "Oh, I'm dead funny. It'd be funny if you fuck off, you bitch."
Phil sent me a picture of you last night. He was like, "Do you want to hear a funny story?" And I was like, "Yeah, go on then." And he went, "Part 1." And it was just you walking to a petrol station.
Oh, right. Honestly, luckiest thing ever. Right, we drove from Cardiff to Leicester last night, and I had like I don't know, just over a quarter of a tank, and I was like, "I'll stop on the way," because it was like a 3-hour drive. It was like, "So I'm gonna stop halfway." So I was thinking, stop at like an hour and a half, get something to eat. So there's a services after like an hour and 10, and I was like, "Nah, I'll wait the extra 20 minutes, make it an hour and a half." Do you know what I mean? But then there was no more services. Literally for like an hour, there was no more services, and my car was just getting lower and lower, and it was like fucking get fuel. Do you want me to tell you where to get fuel? And I was like, "Oh shit, where's these services?" And I was panicking, and then we got stuck in traffic, and I was like, "Oh, I'm fucking hell, this is bad, this, you know, we're gonna get it's gonna run out." I've never run out of petrol before, and I know, like, in my head I was like, "Nah, no, when they put the red on, I was like, you always get a bit more out of it." Like, yeah, do you know what I mean? But like, I was like, it'll be fine. So go driving, and then it come services 1 mile, and I was like, God, fuck's sake. Turns into the services, gets in, and my car just died, just rolling into the services, and I was like, oh my God. I had to get out and push the fucking car into the services, right? And Loz got in the driving seat, and she nearly forgot to brake. So she's like, "What do we do?" I'm like, "Just fucking steer it into a bay." Me and Phil are like pushing it, it's fucking freezing cold. And I had to go and get a can of petrol and go and fucking put that in, and then go and fill the car. Oh man, it was so, like, because it would have happened 5 minutes before we was done. There was not even a hard shoulder, it was just being stood on the motorway with that fucking 900 people waiting for me in Leicester. Being a fucking nightmare.
When your tyre went down, where were we when we were doing that gig?
That was Glasgow, that.
Glasgow.
Yeah.
And finished the gig and went to go, and your tyre just decided to fucking pop on you.
Yeah, I had a nail in, didn't I?
Yeah, and we were sat there for like 3 hours waiting for Mercedes to come watching Netflix on your phone.
Watching my phone screen through with proper surround sound on the car.
Just a tiny little speaker screen up your phone. It's like 3 hours we were there for, weren't we? Yeah. And then they were like, "Oh, in fact, no one can come out tonight." I'm like, "Oh, sound, fucking sat there 3 hours." Yeah. Booked me a little room at the Hilton though, didn't you?
Yeah, we got a nice room at the Hilton there, didn't we?
Lovely room.
Treated you like a queen there, didn't it? Yeah.
No,
so, yeah, we've got fucking Norwich and Kettering this week. Next week. Yeah. The week coming. Yeah, I'm at Hot Water all weekend, and then we've got Norwich and Kettering.
Is it the same guy who...
Yeah, it's the same guy, so I don't know what these gigs are going to be like. But it's the one we done in Coventry. Remember that, James? He's a nice guy, probably loves it.
Yeah, but he'd done the Cardiff one, and that sounded chaos.
Yeah, but he'd said he'd never been there before.
Has he been to Norwich, though?
The guy in there, he's got Chubby Brown on in a couple of months, right? Chubby Brown's won 2,000 tickets there, right? Has he? And he's like, he went, we've got a football pitch outside, we can get 4,000 seats on. I reckon it'd be boss if like you and Chubby Brown done a show. And I was like, nah.
Was that it? Nah. Just walked away.
Nah. I mean, I know Betty McCoy's in that, and I feel bad about it, but
it's
not doing a show with Chubby Brown.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds a bit mad, that. Where about in Norwich? Is it another like sports arena in Norwich?
Nah, I don't know. It's like the pavilion or something.
Have you gigged in Norwich before?
No.
I've gigged there.
Have you? Good.
Yeah.
I've only been to Norwich once before, and I remember being hilly, and that's it.
Hilly.
I have a lot of hills.
You should open with that in Norwich.
Why'd you say hilly like that was a fucking weird thing to say?
Was?
Why? That's a perfectly reasonable thing to say, hilly.
It just doesn't sound right, does it? Hilly.
Yeah.
The word hilly.
How else would you describe
No,
something
but I'm just saying it
that's hilly?
doesn't sound like the word hilly.
How else would you describe something that's hilly?
Fields of grass.
What?
Which have
That
got
makes no fucking sense at all. That's the opposite of a hill.
No, fields of grass with bumps on it.
No, because it's not a fucking... I don't mean like fucking Hobbit land. I mean, it's like built... It's like on loads
I
of
was
hills.
just saying the word hilly sounds weird.
Why does it?
We'll say hilly.
Hilly.
Yeah, just keep saying it.
Yeah, but you do that with
No, we're going to do it.
hilly, 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 hilly.
Do you think the word hilly sounds weird?
Right.
Hilly.
Have you smoked weed again this morning? You fucking have, haven't you? You're not.
Just a little bit. Parents are away, aren't they?
Are they?
Mate, I nearly never not had a...
I'm fucking hilly's weird, but I nearly never did it.
The boiler's broke. I was watching boiler tutorials on YouTube for about 2
Trying
hours.
to fix a boiler?
Yeah.
Can you just get someone out to do it?
Now you just have to press reset. That's all you have to do.
So it turned off, the pilot light went off.
Yeah, so I was just there with no hot water for ages and I was freezing. But all good now. Boiler's working. Wash some dishes. Clean my car. I nearly wore a Christmas jumper today because I haven't done any clothes washing. Like, I always go on about I want to live on my own, but I don't think I'm capable.
How long have you been away for?
Like 4 days.
Fuck, and you're already on Christmas jumper?
Yeah. The thing is though, I get up, I'll put clothes on, and then if I'm going to go out, I'll get changed and put more clothes on.
Yeah.
And then I wear like 3 boxies a day because I like just feeling fresh. Socks I'm not bothered about.
Just one pair a week.
Yeah, that'll do me. Boxies, I think like you have to change boxies, or I do anyway. I fart loads. I think since I've been veggie, just all the time.
Yeah, it's the sprouts, innit?
Don't like sprouts though.
Beans.
Beans, yeah. Big fan of beans.
Mate, I was in the fucking... During that Total Fitness, right?
Yeah.
Because I missed having a sauna and a steam and that.
You've got like 4 gym
Got
memberships.
17 gyms, me.
So many gyms.
I'm in such good nick. So goes down, right? And I haven't had a sauna for a while. Like, and I missed it. Like, I was getting one while I was away and I was like, I miss having a sauna, so it goes in. But like, I'd forgot about the fucking chatter that you get in the sauna. And like, there's always a fucking knobhead in the sauna. It's always some fucking absolute marshmallow giving everyone fucking fitness advice in the sauna, right?
Marshmallow.
This kid, right? I've never seen anything like it in my life, and I was just sat there with my head in my hands going, what the fuck is he talking about? This kid in there, right? There's two guys in there, like ex-army, right? Like, they were talking about, like, from what I could gather, they were talking about, like, being bodyguards now, right? And they were moaning about, like, policemen, like ex-coppers, loads of ex-coppers are coming in now, and stuff like that. They were just moaning about it, and they were talking about, like, basically talking about missions and shit, you know what I mean? Like, two hard fellas, right? And he looked hard, they're, like, covered in tattoos and that, muscly as fuck. And this guy just clearly wanted to be involved in the conversation, right? So then he started talking about, like, what they were eating and that. And this guy went, do you know what the thing is, right? He just chimed in, so he hadn't been involved in the conversation. He went, do you know what I've been doing lately? And it's fucking, like, all I eat is beans. And he just looked at him, right? And I was like, what do you mean? He went, it's the best thing for you. I'll just eat beans through the week. And then I'll have like a roast dinner on a Sunday, right? And he was like, you don't have no veg on that? And he went, yeah, I have me like sprouts in that on a Sunday. But then just beans through the week, just everything your body needs is in beans. And he was like, but he sat in the sauna, right? With a 2-litre bottle of Pepsi Max, right? I'm sat there looking at him going, are you fucking for real? Like, you
Was he in good shape?
No.
No.
Nah. You look like a fucking marshmallow with spaghetti arms. It was mad. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And these two army fellas are just looking at him going, what? Oh, so you just eat beans? He's like, yeah, I just eat, just beans through the week and that. Just keeps me in shape, do you know what I mean? Sometimes I have lemons, because they detox your body. Just eat lemons. I was like, you just eat lemons? Yeah, just eat lemons, you should try it. I was like, nah. And then he's like, because they had the bottle of water, he went, I have this, mate, because there's more chemicals in that water than there is in this. And I just couldn't leave that. I was like, what? And he was like, there's more chemicals in the water than there is in Pepsi Max. I went, ow. He went, because there's more chemicals in water. How do you think they clean the water? I went, how the fuck do you think they make Pepsi Max? It starts off with water, you fucking dickhead, and then you add chemicals to it. It's impossible. You're fucking for real. And he was like, nah, I read it somewhere that there's more chemicals in water than Pepsi Max. I was like, no. I don't know where you're reading your information, but it's wrong.
Did you ever see that kid who had the fish in the rice cake?
No.
Did you see that video? He was onto that. Yeah, it was like this guy. It was years ago, and he done a video, and he was like training, and he was like, all I have is like fish and a rice cake, and then sometimes I'll have a rice cake, and then I'll have fish, and then for dinner I'll just have fish, and then I'll have a rice cake, and then after that, just to finish the day, I'll have fish and a rice cake. And like that was his routine all the time. And then there was a picture of him a couple of weeks ago, and he's fucking shredded. He's huge, and he's like ripped like that.
He's just eating fish
and a rice cake, but sometimes just a rice cake. You've got to have that gap between. Otherwise,
have the balance.
You've got to have the balance, mate.
He's not on steroids or nothing.
Pure rice cake.
100% on steroids. Injecting rice cakes. Oh man, are you still going to go in the gym?
Nah,
that lasted a long time.
I went 3 times though.
Yeah, man, that's good for you this year, isn't it?
Yeah, so I think I was just getting too big.
Yeah. Thought that, you know.
So the problem was
probably why you ran out of clothes.
The clothes don't fit us. This just like
the heavy guns, them, you know.
Yeah, so just got to calm down a bit. Nah, it was just too busy. The whole thing. Because I
the gym?
Yeah, because I go pure gym.
Yeah.
It's dead cheap in it, 24 hour.
Yeah.
So I just go at night time. Because less people. But there is a lot of people there, the one I go to. Because there's all like not bodyguards, doormans and that. Doormans. Hilly
doormans.
Hilly doormans. So they're all like hench and stuff, and I just feel dead weak just looking at them. So we've just got to, I don't know, I might get a personal trainer, I think, but then I think I might not.
Go with Luke.
Who's Luke?
The one Luke who we had on.
Yeah, but he's too muscly. Like there's like, I don't know what.
And he gets you shredded.
I don't think I'd like to be that shredded though.
Go with a woman.
I'm a what?
Go with a woman.
Go with a woman.
That's lots that she's getting involved in.
I don't know. I'd like to be in like nice shape, but I think like shredded like he was. I don't know. It's too much for me. That I think.
What? So what? Like
just the way I am now is perfect.
You just want to look exactly how you are.
Yeah, it's just hard to maintain.
You want to be able to walk upstairs without fucking losing your breath.
Yeah, out of breath driving me.
It is bad how fucking unfit you are for like how you, because you look like you're not in bad shape.
Yeah, I know.
And then you start moving, you're like
start dying.
When we went to the gym in Billingham.
Oh yeah.
And you were like, how do you pick that up? Just picking up your fucking habit.
I had me Reebok Classics on. I had no gym stuff with me, so I had me Reebok Classics on. You let me some kickboxing shorts. I had the Nike top on that I bought from the shop. I looked like a fucking idiot. Next to you on the treadmill, just stomping my feet, trying to run with these Reebok Classics on. Just a nightmare. But yeah, so I think been 3 times. But I think I might go this at the weekend. I think I might go because I quite enjoy it. To be fair, I do like it. Does make me feel better. Could do with a bit of WD-40 on that. Fucking squeaker.
Hey, have you heard Schofield's gay?
You know what? I'm not surprised.
No, neither am I.
Like-
But like, fucking hell, to come out.
Yeah.
Like that.
See, the thing is, 27 years of marriage.
Yeah, it's going to turn anyone gay, that, isn't it? Looking at a pussy get older and older, you're like, no, well, I reckon dick's alright, you know. Just flaps getting. He's got like 6 kids or something, hasn't he? I don't even know how many kids he's got.
I just find it mad. Like, fair play to him coming out and that. But I feel sorry for his wife. Because you're married for like 27 years.
Yeah.
Like, he must have always known he was gay. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's hard though if you're in the. It must be hard if you're in the public eye to just be like, yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon he heard our podcast last week, you know. And then
with
he knows
Pete.
Pete Price has shagged him and it's coming out.
Oh, mate. The amount of...
Pete Price has done Philip Schofield.
Mate, the amount of
100%.
messages I had. Like, people asking me if I shagged Pete after the podcast
Mate.
has been unbelievable.
You weren't shagging Pete. Pete was shagging you.
Yeah, I was getting nailed in his smart car.
Foot out of each window. Getting fucking gobbled up by Pete Price. Pete Price trying to tackle that foreskin would have been fucking... That would have been hilly, mate. Yeah, it's surprised. I reckon he was getting. I reckon someone was going to blackmail him or something. Me as well. Like, or he just wants to be openly gay.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Pete still.
Oh, Pete's so openly gay.
Yeah, like...
He's the most openly gay man I've ever met, other than Eddie Fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eddie Fortune literally wears a t-shirt with it of himself.
So,
If you don't know, Eddie Fortune's a comedian who is very, very openly gay.
Yeah.
And wears a t-shirt with a picture of himself on, bent over with his ass and dick out.
Really?
Have you never seen it?
Nah.
That's what he wears on stage.
Fuck off.
And I'm like, you'll have to stop wearing that, mate, because like people aren't even listening to you. He's got a massive dick. And obviously it's a caricature, it's like a cartoon. So it's just him bent over with his little puckered arsehole and a fucking big dick hanging down. And you're like, Eddie, you can't wear that, you know. Because like, and he keeps moaning like, he was like, why aren't the hot water videos going out? It's like, because there's a big fucking...
bumholes on
Because we'll get banned off Facebook. There's a big fucking picture of your ass and dick on it.
That's the point. Why are we videos going on? Oh, that's so... Do you reckon he was getting blackmailed then, Schofield?
I don't know, mate. Cause like, I know what, if he was, I'm good on him for like just saying fuck you and just saying I'll just tell everyone myself.
Yeah.
Keep me 250 grand that you're asking me for. You're a rat.
Yeah, because people were saying stuff that there was like things happening like behind the scenes with like some producers and that, and he was like a knobhead to them.
Yeah.
And there was like all I don't even know if we talk about this shit on here. Will we get like told off?
No, why? It's all these are not facts. These are just our stupid, unfounded opinions that we've just made up on the spot.
Yeah, true.
And if anyone wants to try and sue us for that, then they're just fucking idiots. You're stoned as fuck. I'm just clearly fucking stupid, aren't I? I say worse shit than this all the time.
True. That is true.
So,
Like if our WhatsApp messages went out.
mate, I had this conversation with Paul Blair this morning. I say so many career-ending things every single day.
Like the stuff about the black people you said, fucking...
Yeah. I had a good run there, didn't I? everyone's just returned the tickets in the island, man. Oh man, yeah, you know you're right there.
Nah, we're only messing. We've got loads of black mates, haven't we?
I've got one.
Yeah, same.
I think we've got the same one. But he's massive, so counts as like. Yeah, we can share him, can't we?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
My friends go around.
Yeah, defo. Who are you talking about?
Same one you're thinking about.
Yeah. It's the only one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like we're in a minefield, yeah. Back out.
Yeah.
Back out, Cal.
We just want to talk about the one about the Chinese people.
Don't do that as you're doing.
Oh, I did not mean that. I did not mean that.
Paul Smith is definitely not racist.
But Callum is.
But Callum is.
Can't believe I just done that.
So,
That was emotional. Yeah.
You are.
Done an advert, didn't I? Well, I auditioned for one. Got to the last two.
You didn't get it.
Didn't get it, but it was my first one. I had a fucking nightmare. I've never auditioned for anything before. And it was for Trainline. And I had to go up.
Well, that would have been good money, that.
Yeah, it was. It was really good money. Got to the last two, which I'm proud of. Well done, Callum. And I was in the room.
Were you waiting for me to say that? Right?
Yeah, but I just filled it in.
Congratulations on nearly winning something
Oh,
again.
thanks, mate. Nice one. Dead good at it.
You just didn't get beat by a dog this time.
Oh, I'm never gonna fucking get rid of that, am I?
No. If you do, it'll be a fucking shame.
It would. So yeah, I had to go in this room, and I've never done it before, so I don't know like what you do. And the guy was like say your name, and I was like Callum Oakley, and he was like, now your profile. And like, I don't know what that is. Do anyone know what a profile is? No. Well, all you do is you just move your head side to side.
Yeah, I was gonna say like a side on.
Yeah. Well, I was close to saying brown male.
Racial
And I think that's why I didn't get it. Like, a fucking brown male.
Oh, mate, that's.
And then I had another audition for Mentos. You know the little thingies.
Little sweeties. One thing you put in Diet Coke and it makes no
Yeah, them. So I had that, and I didn't really look at the script because I'm not professional. And I turned up, and I got off at Euston, and then it was in London, so I had to get to the Strand, and it's about like a 30-minute walk. And I had to be at the audition for like within 20 minutes. So I fucking power walk through London. I was sweating, I had my jeans on, I was chafing. My fringe was stuck to my face. And I went in, and everyone in there looked like a surfer. Like they were all muscly, like fucking blue eyes, all tan, like everyone looked gorgeous. And I was just there sweating. And the script was basically for Mentos. You have to be on a surfboard, and you have to like do this thing with like Mentos and that. And I went in the room, and because it was my second audition, the first one, it was just a producer and a cameraman. And then the second one, the room was just full of all these people for the advert, like all like producers, you know, like the runners and all stuff like that. And I walked in and I went, oh, full house, like that. Because there was loads of people there and no one laughed. Like no one even looked at me. They were like, yeah, he's going to be a bellend. And they were like, I'd done the audition. They gave me a pack of Mentos. I took like the sweet out and that, done it. And then they were like, what, we're going to do like a few takes, so every time you take like a Mentos, I'll just like put the pack in your back pocket, you know, so it's like smoother. So I was like, sound, I'd done it, fucking died on my ass doing the audition. And then I went out and I was walking down the street and I was like, I fucking messed up there. And I was like, what the fuck's in my back pocket? I had a look, I still had the pack of Mentos in my back pocket. And I was like, they need that.
Like they're not going to have another one.
No, but I was like, it was just the same pack they were just using for everyone else. And then I was like, I've just fucking robbed the Mentos. Didn't get a call back to say like, oh, like you know, you got through and that, but like, yeah.
Did you keep the Mentos?
Kept the Mentos, still got them in ours. Mentos. So yeah, so I think I might do some like, audition for some more adverts now. I quite enjoyed it, to be fair.
You get one of them, you're flying, aren't you?
Yeah, you get like
the next Adam Romy.
You go to South Africa if you get the Mentos one. Ooh. Yeah, you do 5 days there.
Yeah? Fucking hell, to film a fucking Mentos advert?
Yeah, so you do like 2 days film and then you have a down day. Little chill.
Go safari.
Yeah. And then you're back doing like filming and stuff. So you do that, but then it's weird that pay because you get 300, I think it was 300 a day.
Yeah, but then you get a big buyout, don't you?
Yeah. So then if it's like gets played in America, you get like $9,000. And then you get $7,000 if it's in the UK. So it's like, it just depends where about it gets filmed. But it's like, and every year, like if it's still getting played, you get like more and more money. So it's like an ongoing thing. But I think the train line was just like a lump sum. I think it was like $30,000 or something. Yeah, see, the thing is, I'd be dangerous for that money.
Yeah, you can buy me a fucking Christmas present.
Yeah. I did get, have you had one of your cigars yet?
No.
I'm
saving it for a special occasion.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I thought it was a good prezi.
It was a good prezi, actually.
Thanks, mate.
Considering you didn't buy it and got given it, but...
I went and bought it. I didn't get it for free.
That's not what I heard.
Who did you read that off?
I messaged him to see if you bought it.
Did you? Where'd you get it from?
Puffin Rooms. Says it on it, you fucking prick.
Yeah, true, it does. I did buy it. I did. So yes, I've been doing my adverts.
Cool.
So it's all been productive, I guess.
What are you going to do?
Watched Prison Break, by the way. Finished it. Not impressed.
All of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you it was only good for one season.
Yeah, I know. I'm so... Like, if you've never watched it and you suffer with anxiety, like I do, don't watch it. Because the amount of ciggy breaks I have to have watching that programme was fucking unbelievable. Like, it took over my life. And Lincoln, he can fuck off.
He's crap.
He does me head, innit? Do you know he's from Birkenhead?
Is he?
Yeah.
Cough?
Yeah.
Nah.
Check his Wikipedia.
He's from Birkenhead.
Yeah.
So he's got like a...
He was like
accent.
born in, yeah, they're good. So he was born in Birkenhead, and then he moved to Australia, I think, and then went to America.
He's a weird looking guy, him.
He is, isn't he?
Looks like a...
Pitbull.
Yeah, he's got like no neck, has he?
Yeah. Looks strong, though.
No way, he could be a criminal. He couldn't even look out for no one. Fucking only God he could see is directly in front of him.
He just pisses me off for the whole thing. It's like the amount
He's
of times...
a fucking liability, isn't
Yeah,
he?
the amount of times they could have got away. And it was like that bit when they're getting on a train and they're in... where are they? What place are they in? Like in a different country and they go to prison for like the 4th time.
Oh yeah, it's like fucking South America, is it?
No, where is it?
It's like Panama or something.
Yeah, Panama or something. Innit?
Is it Panama?
Yeah.
When they're in like the desert place.
Nah, with all the ISIS on and that. The fucking ISIS get involved. Like, where the fuck's that come from?
Oh shit.
There's all terrorists on Prison Break. I was like, chill the fuck out. Pisses me off. Yeah, so they were there, and all they had to do was get on a train in like the 3rd episode of the series, and it would have been done.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been fine. But no, fucking Lincoln with his pit bull neck, they were like, oh, give me your shoes. And then he was like, all he had to do was take his shoes off, and then he could have got on the train. But no, he decided to punch a fucking ISIS person in the face, and then it all kicked off. And I was like, nah, just do me, I didn't know. But I stuck through it, I watched it, not impressed. Not impressed. Have you all watched Sex Education?
Nah.
It's good, you know. It's a bit mad. It's a bit one of those programmes where I have to wait till my mum and dad are out, because they just think I'm just watching very loud porn. Which I do. But yeah, they do a scene in I think they do it in Cardiff, you know, at St. David's Hall, like we done the gig.
Oh, did they, yeah?
They do a scene there, yeah. I was like, oh, I've been there. No.
Do you make that noise when you see somebody being like...
Well, yeah, so watch that. Have you got any... I need to watch something else, because I've watched all that.
I've been watching Vikings. Amazing.
Yeah.
I've been watching Treadstone. It's like the
What's
Jason
that?
Bourne thing on Amazon. I've been watching Picard.
What's Picard?
Like Jean-Luc Picard from Star Trek. Nah?
Nah.
Never watched Star Trek Next Generation, no?
Nah.
Don't fucking suck me dick then. It's good,
Because
you
I
know?
haven't watched Star Trek, I have to
Yeah.
suck your dick.
Suck me dick. Engage.
Just wanking you off like that.
No, that's the wrong Star Trek, you prick.
What do you mean?
That's original Star Trek.
Oh, soz.
It's not the Next
I've
Generation.
just offended every single Star Trek fan in the
Well,
world.
probably. I mean, you've got the Freemasons and the fucking Trekkies after you
The
know.
Freemasons, they're fucking going in at me, you know, still.
I know. I'm staying out of it, mate. I'm not getting fucking
I think
murdered.
I'm going to
mate.
get captured. I think it's because we said they were gay.
I didn't say they were gay.
No, you did. Because I was saying, no, you did. And it was dead funny because we were talking about they meet up in the dark and they have like secret handshakes. And then you were like, oh, they're definitely gay, having like secret handshakes and
Nah,
that.
I don't. That
you're
doesn't
fucking
sound like
dead.
a joke. I would make I'm more highbrow than that.
Well, yeah.
I'm really cerebral comedy, mate.
Yeah. So I've got them coming after me. But there's a guy from America.
Imagine Philip Schofield was a Freemason.
Yeah, so I want to get one of them on the podcast, Freemason.
Yeah, we're trying to get one down at me. Teach me the sock thing.
The sock. What was the sock thing?
You have to have your sock pulled up in a mad way, don't you? And everyone like goes, wow, he's a Freemason, him. Swear of it. Unless you want your willy sucked.
You can't say stuff like that because they're going to message me thinking it was me saying it.
All these are the views and opinions of Callum Oakley. This is all scripted. I don't choose what I say. He's really the brains behind the operation. So, what's that? Yeah, we're doing a double episode today, aren't we? So,
Yeah.
we've got another one to do. We've got another one to film, execute. Who's our guest for next week / in about half an hour?
See, the thing is, I don't know how to pronounce his last name because we had this.
It's bad, that, isn't it?
Nah, it's Jack. Jack Hunter Spivey, I think. Or
Jack Hunter
Spivey.
Spivey. I reckon it's Spivey.
Do you reckon? So he is a pro tennis player. A pro table tennis player, sorry.
It's different, that, isn't it?
Yeah, the reason why.
It's very, very different, that,
Yeah.
isn't it?
He's a Paralympian. And he's a 10-time British champ. And he's world number 7.
Well, number 7.
So, yeah.
Fucking hell.
So that'd be interesting. That'd be a good chat.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you got table tennis, Pat?
No.
Ah, I'm shit at table tennis, me, though, to be fair.
See, that's one thing I'd love to be good at. Table tennis.
Yeah.
I'm only good at
You
things.
look like you'd be good at table tennis.
Yeah.
You had like a little headband on,
Yeah, like a little 80s
Them
table
little,
tennis
them
player.
little wristbands in it. You'd proper make noises in it. Yeah.
See, like table tennis and pool, I'm only good at when I'm on holiday. You know, when I've had a few drinks and that. It's just one of those things. Nah, it is. I'm only good when I'm on holiday.
You don't drink in this country, no?
No, we drink in this country, yeah.
So,
But it's when I'm on holiday. But I think it's because I'm like feeling loose,
getting relaxed.
more relaxed, just feeling more myself. I've just got my backhand game's fucking brilliant.
That's what Pete said. So, good episode. Thank you to all our. We got an audience this
Got an
week.
audience, yeah, because you were in charge of it.
Yeah.
I always fuck up.
So we've got an audience in this week. Thank you to them all. Should we say hello to them? Well, we'll say hello to them next time because
Yeah.
they're still going to be in
Still
about
gonna
half
be
an hour.
here.
Hopefully. If you're bad at the host, get off now.
Well, the audience is full of black people and Chinese, so obviously I would have so many people coming after me now.
Who'll get you first? The black people, the Chinese, or the Freemasons?
Oh, come at me. Let's go
Or
for
Pete
it.
Price.
Oh, Pete. Probably Pete. It's fucking crazy, isn't
The
it?
lizards, mate. Right, so yeah, thank you. Thank you to our sponsors again, Eye Candy Delivery, Entertainment 12, Brown Coast Studios, Hot Water Comedy Club, and Slide Away Records.
Woo!
We'll catch you all in the next episode where we're talking to Jack Hunter Spivey about his pro table tennis career. And yeah, thank you for listening. Anything else you want to add, Callum Oakley?
No.
No. Thank you again as well to Danny Bradley for all of his wonderful jingles and musical talent. And he is here again to play us out. Catch you all next time. Bye.
Funny bastard, funny bastard.